Right, so I am kind of going the wrong. I was meaning to go across the river on this bridge over here, but I'm going back to Riften accidentally. You know, we're just gonna cross the river here, because I don't want to take too long backtracking on this road to go the actual way I meant to, because I have this thing where I like absentmindedly just follow the arrow, not. Oh, you know what? The arrow is not even pointing to Boulderfall Cave. I am stupid. Okay, that's why I was going towards Riften, because the quest marker is to collect the bounty from the dragon we just slew, because I'm dumb. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Where's the quest? The quest is vampire activity in Boulderfall Cave. There we go. I'm not sure where we got this quest. It sounds like something that would that the Dawn Guard would give you. Oh, I don't have J. No, not J. I keep forgetting that J is not the journal button in this game. The quests are in the pause menu, which doesn't really make sense to me, but I mean, even in Oblivion, tab is where you access everything. And, like, in this game, it's split between tab and escape. It's just kind of confusing. Elder Scrolls interfaces have always been very confusing to me, but anyway, what am I doing? I am marking that so that the quest marker is actually pointing in the right direction. At least this place is relatively shallow, so the horses won't have to work too much to get across it. Anamla, where are you going? Anamla, what? Okay, she's an Argonian, but she's choosing to cross the bridge instead of go over water. And I didn't realize the bridge was that close to us. Oh well. I just wasted some time. Ah, man, I'm brilliant. Brilliantly retarded. Right, Anamla. It just doesn't make sense that the Argonian, what the hell? Follow AI in this game, guys. Follow AI in this game. That's all I've got to say. Right. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the interesting NPCs characters especially seem so intelligent and thoughtful most of the time, but then they do stupid things, but that's just because of their AI. It's really funny. Okay, probably a better idea to use my Blade of Hellmarch to stab this wolf in the face instead of trying to do it with an arrow from close up. It's just dumb. And I think I'm getting more and more decent at horseback combat as time goes on, but it's still quite finicky and buggy and not really all that ideal. I've never been good at horseback combat in any game that uses it. Mountain Blade, for example. I'm just not good in Mountain Blade at all. I kind of want to Let's Play Mountain Blade because I enjoy it, but I absolutely am terrible at it, so not doing that. I'd like to let's play it eventually, but that will have to be if I spend hours and hours practicing it and becoming somewhat competent at it. And, you know, even in Skyrim, which is a game I have played for over 500 hours according to Steam, you know, it's, I'm still pretty bad at this game, and most others, to be honest. All others, as far as I'm concerned. See, that's my self-esteem problem. I have a horrible one. And I guess if I didn't tell myself I sucked at all games, then I might suck less, but, oh well, you know. Just kind of a habit that I need to break, but have not done so far, and I'm not really that keen on doing yet. Anyway, continuing on here. Man, I didn't Let's Play for a month, and part of it was because I was depressed, and another part of it was because there was a lot going on in college and other things, and my family was having weird problems and all sorts of things, and, like, I just forgot how freaking fun, how much fun I have Let's Playing games. Like, there's a point where, like, several games, Dragon Age Origins, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, I started new characters on, and then I'm like, you know what? I'd rather Let's Play this than just play it, and so I don't play it, and I make a note to Let's Play it, and then I just kinda stopped Let's Playing for a while, and I just realized that I might cause my followers' horses to die. I shouldn't have jumped down the hill like that. It's really unrealistic, but I'm so used to horses in this game being like friggin', like, you know, unruled by physics that I just don't think about, like, jumping down steep cliffs, which would normally injure a horse like hell or kill it. But in this game, it's like, hey, I can go down a cliff unless it's really tall, you know, and I not even get hurt. But somehow they all made it down here, right? Okay, there we go. There's Jade. Jade, you're a decent rider as well. You have skills, you just don't want to admit it. Alright, so... Man, I love this game. I mean, Skyrim is the #1 game that it's the only game, really, that I haven't gotten bored of for very long. Sure, there were points where, like, man, this game seems boring to me right now, but mods and DLCs and discovering quests after hundreds and hundreds of hours that I've never completed, ever, have, you know, just made sure I never really got bored of the game for long. And I know my sneak key is alt, but it seems to not be responding, which is pretty bad. So I might just not sneak in on this dude. I hope I can figure out what's wrong with my alt key soon, because I'm not able to sneak right now. But I can get a surprise attack on this dude. Sadly, it can't be a sneak attack, because the alt key is not letting me use it to sneak. I know sneak is my alt, oh shit, wait, what? Hold on a second. Among the Hist is... Oh, that's okay. Okay. I just remembered what this is from. And, okay. Among the Hist is an interesting NPC, and in investigating the vampires thing was an interesting NPC mini-quest that I got from the innkeeper. I remember now. Right. So we should talk to this dude, not kill him. Sir?
And I will tell you if war is
Argonian. I didn't really hear what he said, you know what? I didn't hear what he said, so... And I might have just glitched him out, so I'm gonna restart this again. Well, that was a extreme blunder on my part. I thought I would have to kill vampires, but I forgot this was just just a NPC thing. Should I? No.
Sickness is a virtue. The healthier a vampire was, the more often the undead.
Oh, caps lock is my sneak key. I'm so dumb. Alt is my run walk. Wow, I'm stupid. Okay. Wow, I'm not there today. I swear that alt was my sneak.
And I will tell you if war's ever needed.
Alright, God, I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing his query, as he calls it, was, is the world worth saving from war or something? I don't know. Maybe he's bugged a bit and didn't say what he was supposed to, but the world is worth saving. I will do all I can to save it.
Then perhaps all is not lost and our path is true, if people still hold on to hope. Divines, forgive me for my doubt. In the world's darkest hour, and mine, I did not expect to find a friend.
Well, I am very, very worried by the body of the dead little girl behind you. So, but you seem friendly, but God, I mean, he's really cautious about this dude right now. He has his hand on his sword hilt right now, because he is almost 100% sure this Argonian killed this little girl, and is just making conversation to get out of being killed or get a sneak attack on Jakar. But he's going to play along for now, because he has a slight feeling, just this sort of like, you know, divination kind of thing. What's the word I'm looking for? He has this sort of clairvoyant feeling that this Argonian does not mean harm and did not kill this girl, so he's going to go with that gut feeling. What is this warrior you're referring to? What quest are you on?
For the last 2 years, I have embarked on a single road. Ours was to walk its twists and turns, overcome its many obstacles. all the while believing if I followed it to the end, I would find redemption. Only it appears the road ends here, in this hollow cave, with the corpse of a child I was asked to save. It was
You were
rumored
asked to
that the
save
tribe
this
left
child.
for Eastmarch to join the Stormcloaks in defiance of the father's alignment with the Empire. For a lord's house, the truth was far more incriminating, and for a loving father, one far more heartbreaking.
I don't know if he...
Thus the Lord could not trust anyone, save an Argonian prisoner, one guilty of the child's same crime, vampirism.
You said you were guilty of vampirism, but you do not seem like a vampire yourself.
Yes, the skin, eyes, and fangs are telltale signs, but some men can't be sure the same is true for other races. I was staying at an inn near the border when one of the local Nords decided to take offense with my presence. His was to challenge me to a brawl, and when I refused, he accused me of being a vampire.
I would say that probably did not go over very well.
The world was toxic. That morning, 2 bodies were found outside, torn to shreds. Unrecognizable masses, if not for the bones and teeth. Things were tense around the village, and the gods were in a hurry to solve the case and placate the locals. I made an easy scapegoat. Locked in that cell for days, I began to starve. Not for blood, but for food. Theirs was to offer me bread in exchange for a confession. It was better to die by the axe than starvation, but few can stomach either. So I did what all mortals do when there is no logical escape. I prayed. To Julianos for temperance, to Stendar for mercy, to Mara for love. And when I awoke the next morning, my cage was gone, as was my hunger.
You... Well, I'd just like to say for a second that I think it's kind of funny and a little odd for the situation that Jade is over there doing alchemy. If I can get a glimpse of her, not really, but well, actually she was a second ago. I heard her, but she's doing something over there, and I was just kind of casually hanging around the place. I don't know. It just seems like Animla would be standing there with her sword drawn, because she'd probably be pretty wary of this guy. But anyway, man, lots of options, not a lot of which I think Jakar would say here. I don't think he'd come to that conclusion immediately. Well, he might do that. No, that's very ignorant, and I think Animlaw would have taught him. I mean, Animlaw taught him quite a bit about oops. I took too much time again. I hate when that does that. Like, if you just
Yours
literally...
is to pass, and ours is to delight.
Okay, oh great. I accidentally skipped through conversation again by taking too long to answer. I hate when this game does that. This is the only game that if you hang around conversations for too long, it just exits. I hate that so much. So I just missed a bunch of story, but I knew this guy was a follower, and I completely forgot that he was here, or I might have not taken Jade with us, because I would have gone here first, and I would have picked him up, although that's metagaming, so I don't know. I think it makes sense that... Anyway, I'm gonna talk this through later, but for now, I'm gonna say that... well, actually, let's first ask him, what will you do now?
Ours is to wait here for more of her brethren. The girl may have taken a liking to some of them, and chosen to infect rather than kill. If you're in need of a companion, however, I will be honored to journey with you on your quest.
There we go. Well then, I know I have two with me already, but one of them I shall be dropping off back at the Riften, but this other Argonian will be staying with us. So you are welcome to come with us, but I'm still wary of you. I don't know if it's very wise, but I feel I should trust you. Well, forgive my apparent insanity, but I believe the gods are telling me to trust you, sir. So, follow me. I need your help.
Yours is to lead, ours is to follow.
Yeah, Jakar is very, a very devout follower, and anything that happens like that, like he swore he, even though there was a dead body behind him and he was dressed in a black robe and all that stuff, Jakar had a feeling, an overwhelming sense of calm, like this guy isn't bad. He feels like that's a gift of Mara, perhaps. You know, cautioning him to not act rashly against this Argonian. That's what he believes it is. And it seems he killed these necromancers. I will take the staff. Necromancer cloak, no, don't really think I need that. Right, so let's loot the place dry and get out of here. The plan is to go back to Riften for now, Namla. And by the way, I don't think I've ever traveled with Among the Hist extensively. I think I remember picking him up at some point and then literally just, ooh, lots of seared slaughterfish. I need that food. It's good that they have quite a bit of food hanging around here, and I will take all of it. And any water they might have. I don't think there would be any. A frenzy poison, Herbalist Guide to Skyrim. Something that I think Jakar would be very interested in reading because, well, he is an aspiring alchemist, so it makes sense. Right, woodcutter's axe. We have one of those, so, yeah. Right, and he also might take some of these bottles of wine. Oh, those are empty. Derp. Well, then he'll just drop this empty wine bottle. If there's any alcohol that's not, that's not an empty bottle, if there's any actual alcohol in any of these bottles, he'll take it. At least some of it. Where is that empty wine bottle? There we go. Drop. Right, so... yep, there we go. There's some mead, there's some wine. Jakar's more partial to wine, but he'll take some of this mead and one bottle of ale. Right, so here we go. Actually, you know what? While he's here... Oh, ooh, and also some alchemical ingredients. This place is pretty loaded. Definitely looks like necromancers were here. Alchemy table, lots of sort of occult kind of things here. Oh well, right.
We're heading out. Snails urging for a bite.
Yes, Enema. Yes, Enema, we're heading out in a bit. Jade, may I use the alchemical table? Thank you. We shall leave in a second here. I just need to, see if I can make any potions with... Actually, you know what? First of all, let's taste any ingredients we haven't, tasted that we've got. Right, so, ingredients. Spare claw. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying nope, because it's probably not. And actually, it would seem that everything is, does have at least one, ingredient, or one, effect node on it. So, oops, I did not mean to talk to you, Jade.
Better hope they come from the other direction.
Jade, stop that. I already told you your skills. You do not need to think that, you are, not worthy of guarding my back. I think you could do a very good job of such things. Anyway, let's see here. Restore health. Let's see if he can make a few of these. Oh yeah, quite a few. 65, which is actually quite a decent amount of health points. So he's gonna make a few of those. As many as he can, and then 2 more, which is just 21, but, it's worth the experience. At least, any poisons he could make. Damage stamina, which, he's only really gonna use health. I don't really see much of a tactical advantage in using magic or stamina poison. It's just me, though. I think... Oh, yeah, restore stamina. That could definitely be extremely useful. 21, not great, but you know what? It's still stamina. Also 21, so interesting. There was no difference between the 3 ingredients and the 2. That's odd. Anyway, I'll add you 3. Let's get out of here. Anyway, we will be dropping Jade back off at Riften, because really he just brought this on here to try and instill some self-worth in her, which may have not worked as much as he hoped, but I hope it taught her that, you know, she, you know, could do more than she thought she could. I really hope that, you know, when she goes back to the Temple of Mara and has time to think about it, that, you know, she'll realize what Jakar was trying to tell her by bringing her on this journey. Now, Annabelle, your horse is in the way. Right, by the way, where is Jade's horse? Either way, she'll probably call it if it's not here. Yep. And by the way, what does Jade's horse look like? Kind of curious. It's sort of a what? There's a random extra horse around here. Oh, that's right. I thought, wow, I literally forgot for a second that we have a third follower. I am really out of it today. I mean, the horses look the same, and I thought that Jade had duplicated her horse. And I literally forgot that we also have, among the Hist with us. I don't know what's made my brain explode like that for a second, but wow. I'm actually really just appalled at my level of scatterbrainness right now. I mean, I'm usually pretty scatterbrained, comes with the ADHD, but still, Jesus. Okay. I apologize for my complete and utter brain deadness this episode. I don't know what's going on here, but oh well.